Okay, so this time we're going to do page 91, number 12. This is going to be a bit of an easier problem, but there are several like it, and I think the other ones are harder. So I may as well do the easy one, just to give you an idea of things to look for, what to do. So the question gives us a bunch of information here. So we're dealing with a quadratic in this form, ax squared plus bx plus c. And we know that it goes through the point 219, and it has a horizontal tangent at -1, -8. So with those two pieces of information, we can actually get three pieces of information. We're just going to get a third piece here. So what we know is that f of 2 equals 19. We know just from looking at this that f of -1 equals -8. And because it's got a horizontal tangent, we know that f prime of -1, the slope of the tangent to this at -1 is 0, because that's what the slope of a horizontal line is. So we have those three pieces of information here. So using this one, we can say that 19 equals 2 squared is 4a plus 2b plus c. Using this piece of information here, we can say that -8 equals -1 squared is 1a minus b plus c. And for this one over here, we're just going to go up and say, well, if that's f of x, then f prime of x is going to equal 2ax plus b. So that's f prime of x. So f prime at -1 equals 0. So 0 equals -2a plus b. So we'll start with this one over here, and we'll say that b equals -2. B equals positive 2a, just by bringing the -2 over. So if b equals -2a, then we can do that substitution here and here to reduce the number of variables we're working with. So if I do that substitution here, then I'll have -8 equals a minus 2a plus c, or -8 equals -a plus c. When I do the substitution over here, I'll get 19 equals 4a plus another 4a plus c, or 19 equals 8a plus c. So now I'm looking at these two, and I have two equations and two unknowns. So what I'll do is, because I have a positive c in both, if I subtract these two equations, if I go 1, 2, if I go 1 minus 2, that'll eliminate the c's. So that'll be 19 minus -8 plus 8 equals 8a minus -a plus a, c plus c minus c, that equals 0. So I'm left over here with 27 equals 9a, or a equals 3. Then, if I go back and use that 3 up here, then I'll get -8 equals -3 plus c. Then c will equal -5. And if I use that 3 over here, then b will equal 6. So my actual quadratic from the beginning of the problem is 3a squared plus 3x squared plus 6x minus 5. And that's the equation that goes through this point and has a horizontal tangent at -1, -8.